Stop scrolling, you need to hear this. This is Bruce Menley, a former high-ranking military official who was just shot and killed by Seattle police. Now, you might be wondering, why was Bruce shot and killed? Well, as it turns out, Bruce was allegedly a pedophile. I'm already smelling a massive cover-up. So Bruce was a very, very high-ranking official, and he held a lot of power in his position with the US military. Bruce was a father, a highly decorated man, and before what happened last week, he seemed like an average guy. But last week in Seattle, police set up an undercover sting to catch child predators. And to catch predators for this sting, Seattle police posted an ad online pretending to be a mother who was offering up her 7-year-old and 11-year-old children to be used by a man. Now this is incredibly disturbing, and apparently multiple people responded to this ad. One of them being an extremely high-ranking US military official, Bruce. So on that day last week, they were waiting for predators to show up at the Sting hotel room. But when Bruce showed up, the police opened the door, exited, began identifying themselves, but saw that Bruce was retrieving a weapon. A confrontation ensued, which got physical, and the Seattle police basically unloaded on him. If you watch the body camera footage, which is publicly viewable online, just be warned, it's really disturbing. At first, people were shocked because Seattle PD hadn't killed somebody in over a year. But it was when Bruce's identity was revealed that this story took an even more disturbing twist. This was a guy who held a massive position of power. We know that the government is complicit in a ton of different cover-ups. And according to other people that have done research on this subject already just in the past hours and days, Bruce left behind a trail of criminal activities, allegedly. But it's funny because nobody's talking about this. If I hadn't seen somebody talking about this on TikTok, it probably would have been a local news story that the government, the news agencies could have buried. But we're not going to let that happen. That's not what we do around here. Not only was this guy trying to do something extremely disturbing to a 7 and 11-year-old child, but he allegedly had already done it. I'm going to keep you guys updated on the story as it unfolds. I'm going to stay right on the nose of this thing. And yeah, I'm expecting some very disturbing developments to keep coming out. And if you want to hear more true crime stories, listen to the podcast Murder in America that I co-host with my wife Courtney. It's available on all streaming platforms.